Welcome to this listening and comprehension exercise. In this activity, you will listen to 3 engaging conversations about traveling. Listen to each conversation attentively. Focus on understanding the main ideas and key details. After each conversation, you will be presented with a set of questions related to the content. Pause the video and take your time in answering the questions. Let's get started. Hi, how was your trip to Spain? I heard it was amazing. Oh, it was absolutely incredible. Spain has so much to offer. I visited Barcelona and Madrid. That sounds fantastic. What were some highlights of your trip? Well, in Barcelona, I explored the stunning architecture of Gaudi's work, like Sagrada Familia. The food and nightlife were also amazing. I've always wanted to see Sagrada Familia. How was Madrid? Madrid was equally captivating. The art at the Prado Museum was awe-inspiring, and the atmosphere in the lively squares like Plaza Mayor was unforgettable. Did you have any language barriers while you were there? At times, yes. I don't speak Spanish fluently, but most people were helpful and patient. I learned a few basic phrases that really helped. That's great. How about the food? Did you try any local delicacies? Absolutely. I indulged in mouth-watering tapas, paella, and churros with hot chocolate. The flavors were out of this world. I can imagine. Spain is known for its delicious cuisine. Any memorable cultural experiences? Definitely. I attended a flamenco performance in Barcelona and a traditional bullfight in Madrid. Both were so vibrant and filled with Spanish culture. It sounds like you had a truly immersive experience. I'm so glad you enjoyed your trip. Any advice for someone planning a trip to Spain? My advice would be to embrace the local culture, try the food, learn a few basic phrases, and explore both the historical and modern aspects of each city. It's a country full of surprises and unforgettable experiences. Thank you for sharing your experiences and advice. I'm inspired to plan my own trip to Spain now. You're welcome. I'm sure you'll have an amazing time. Spain is a beautiful country with so much to offer. Enjoy your journey. Which cities did Person A visit in Spain? Did Person A had any issues with the language barrier? What cultural experiences did Person A attend whilst in Spain? Hey, I heard you recently went on a trip to Japan. How was it? It was incredible. The culture, the food, and the sights were all amazing. That's great to hear. Could you elaborate on that, please? I'd love to hear more about your experience. Of course, one of the highlights was visiting Kyoto. The city is known for its beautiful temples and traditional architecture. I had the opportunity to explore the Golden Pavilion, and it was truly breathtaking. That sounds fascinating. What was it like inside the temple? Inside the temple, you could see the intricate gold leaf covering the walls, and there was a serene garden surrounding it. It was a peaceful and meditative atmosphere. Whoa, that must have been a surreal experience. Did you try any traditional Japanese food while you were there? Absolutely. I indulged in sushi, ramen, and tempura. The flavors were exquisite, and the attention to detail in presentation was remarkable. That's incredible. I'm curious, did you have any language barriers while you were in Japan? There were a few instances where I encountered language barriers, especially when communicating with locals who didn't speak much English. However, many people were helpful and patient in finding ways to understand each other. That's good to know. How about the transportation system in Japan? Was it easy to navigate? Yes, the transportation system was incredibly efficient. The trains were punctual and the signs were clear, making it easy to get around. I used the bullet train to travel between cities, and it was an impressive experience in itself. That sounds amazing. Did you have any memorable interactions with the locals? Yes, definitely. I met a kind elderly couple at a traditional tea house in Tokyo. They shared stories about their lives and even taught me a few Japanese phrases. It was a heartwarming experience. That's lovely. It seems like you had a truly immersive cultural experience. Would you recommend Japan as a travel destination? Absolutely. Japan offers a unique blend of history, high-tech, and hospitality. I highly recommend it to anyone looking for an enriching travel experience. Thank you for sharing your insights and experiences. I really enjoyed hearing about your trip. It sounds like an incredible adventure. You're welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed hearing about it. It was indeed an adventure I'll never forget. What cultural sites did Person A visit whilst in Japan? What transportation did Person A use to travel around Japan? What impression did Person A have of the local people of Japan? Raj, I can't wait for my trip to India. I've heard so much about its rich culture and beautiful landmarks. I'm really looking forward to exploring the country. I'm glad to hear that, Sarah. India is indeed a land of diverse traditions and breathtaking sights. Which places are you planning to visit? Well, I definitely want to visit the iconic Taj Mahal. The pictures I've seen are simply mesmerizing. Also, I heard about the vibrant markets in Delhi. I'm eager to experience the hustle and bustle. Oh, you'll love Delhi's markets. They are a treasure trove of colors and spices. Don't forget to try some delicious street food while you're there. That sounds amazing, and I can't miss exploring the beautiful places and lakes. I've seen pictures of the city palace and it looks like a fairy tale. Udaipur is indeed a magical city. The lakes and palaces create a dreamy ambience. I'm sure you'll be captivated by its charm. I've also heard about the spiritual side of India. I would love to visit Varanasi, the spiritual capital. The Ganges River and the evening aarti ceremony sounds so enchanting. Varanasi is a place of profound spirituality. The aarti ceremony by the riverbank is a mesmerizing experience, and the Ganges hold great significance for the locals. Raj, what about the wildlife in India? Are there any parks I can visit? Absolutely. India is a home to some incredible wildlife sanctuaries and national parks. Ranthambore National Park is famous for its majestic Bengali tigers, and you might spot other wildlife too. Whoa, seeing a tiger in the wild would be a dream come true. I'll make sure to include Ranthambore in my itinerary. I'm sure it would be an unforgettable experience, Sarah. India has something special to offer to every traveler, from its historical wonders to its natural beauty. Thank you so much, Raj. Your insights and recommendations have made me more excited about my trip. I can't wait to embark on this adventure. It's my pleasure, Sarah. I'm glad I could help. Have a fantastic journey, and I'm sure India will leave you with incredible memories. Did Sarah visit India? What advice does Raj give to Sarah about the Delhi's markets? What animal is Sarah excited to see in the national park?